James 1:10, ha de plusias inte tapenose autou hati hos anthos cortu paralusetai. Okay, here we are following verse 9, where in verse 9 James said the brother who's undergoing economic deprivation should exalt in his high position, that is his true status in Christ. And here he addresses the rich, and I think with most translations and commentaries there's an ellipsis here, the rich brother, because there's also an ellipsis of the idea of boasting or exulting. Frequently Greek will imply an idea that's clear from above, so we have an ellipsis of both the idea of brother and the verb exulting. So we read this, but the rich, implied brother, let him exult or let him boast in his humiliation or in his humble position. So this is the way the kingdom turned things upside down. So you rich guy, boast in the fact that you belong to Christ, that you're a slave now. You're a slave. You may be wealthy and honored in a worldly sphere, but you are a slave of God, a slave of Christ. And you should rightly recognize how frail your earthly life is, as James goes on to say, because as a flower of grass, literally flower of grass, but meaning like a wildflower, a flower that grows out in the field, he will pass away. So just as the short-lived wildflower is there one day and then is gone and dried up the next, so we should recognize whatever worldly accolades and status and privileges we have, how short-lived they are. This word paralusetai comes from the verb par erkomai, and you can see it's a compound verb, right? We have the par there, and then you have the verb that you're all familiar with, erkomai. Very familiar with erkomai. You may have forgotten, though, that the future of erkomai is elusomai. That's the first person singular form. So that's why we have such a radical spelling change there, because this verb has an irregular future. So this particular form here in the verse is a future middle indicative, third person singular, from par erkomai,